Hello, I'm Karen Cox, the Vice-Chancellor here at the University of Kent, and I extend a very warm welcome to our Kent Student Awards 2020. This year, because of coronavirus, we're having to do things a little bit different. Normally, we'd have a fantastic evening celebration. However, it will be equally as fantastic. We're just going to be doing things slightly differently. So we're using videos and we're going to be celebrating our finalists and our winners online. The Kent Awards are jointly run by the University of Kent and Kent Union, so they're being presented by myself and our fabulous Kent Union President, Sasha Langeveldt. We've had nearly 100 nominations this year, and the judging panels have had a really tough job to select a list of finalists. And we're now going to be announcing the 2 winners for each of our awards. As a reminder, each finalist gets a certificate and recognition of the achievement on their Higher Education Achievement Report, and winners will also get the achievement cemented into the very ground of our university campus in Canterbury with an engraved brick in the footsteps path. We've also had nominations that have recognised the impact that students have had throughout the time that we've been dealing with coronavirus as well. And I did just want to recognise their ongoing work in the community that they've been engaging with during this pandemic. Many congratulations to our finalists and to our winners, and I hope you enjoy this event.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Kent Student Awards 2020. I'm extremely excited to be celebrating with you here today. Our first category to award is a student or a group that have made outstanding contributions to media or art at Kent. I have my trusty mobile here to help me remember the finalists of this category. And the first finalist is Bill Burkett for his work as newspaper editor of Kent Union's newspaper Inquire, where he has been a supportive leader and who have created a new innovative magazine called IQ. The next we have is Nathan Keats, who has founded the TNT Improv Sketch Society, engaging people in improv comedy and running improv classes within the local community. Next we have is Kent Sing for empowering students with the confidence to sing in a group and complete the Master of Show Choir, and hosting Life is a Collab with many other societies. Finally, we have the T24 Drama Society for their ongoing dedication to developing member skills in all areas of theatre, and who have run 18 shows this academic year. And the winners are Nathan Keats and T24 Drama Society.
The next category is Outstanding Contribution to the Community, recognising students whose work has benefited the local area on or off campus. The finalists for this award are Caitlin Fox, who has supported and inspired students studying music in years 8 to 13 as a teaching assistant at Brompton Academy as part of Kent's Ambassador Schools Outreach Scheme. Shelley Lortz, for creating a welcoming and supportive community for postgraduate students, working as one of the editors-in-chief of the Grad Post and president of KGSA, and running inclusive events to bring postgraduates together. Phoebe Thompson, for creating the TEDx Society in Medway, organising events for students and the local community that give voice to important issues. British Red Cross on Campus, who have run peer-to-peer support hubs at the summer ball and venue events to help students with refreshment, first aid and travel home. And Elena Ilya and Libby Kane for their work on the Student Action for Refugees Committee, increasing outreach and awareness to support refugees, including running conversation clubs to help with English language skills. And the winners are British Red Cross on Campus and Elena Ilya and Libby Kane. Congratulations to all of them.
Next up, we have Outstanding Contribution to Sports Development Award for celebrating students who have developed sports and physical activity here at Kent. Our finalists are Charles Dabbs for his role as ice hockey president, working hard to restructure and grow the club, bringing new opportunities and supporting members to a competitive higher tier. The next we have is Alfie Murray for his dedication to developing the Men's Basketball Society, creating a new development team for players to improve their skills, organising events with other societies and fundraising for charity. Next up, we have Hilary Oboniako, who brought her passion for sports development in her role as sports executive of the African Caribbean Society, running inclusive sports events and a Wellbeing Week. Next up, we have Molly Walsh for her role in Kent Bauble, qualifying as a coach to help students gain confidence in weightlifting, running training sessions, and helping develop events for their skills. Finally, we have the University of Kent's Taekwondo Society for creating an inclusive atmosphere in developing students' confidence and skills and learning from other students and guest coaches. And the winners are Charles Dabbs and Molly Walsh.
Next, we are recognising students who have promoted environmental issues in the Outstanding Contribution to Sustainability Award. This year's finalists are Yasmin Ali for facilitating discussion on the links between colonialism and the climate emergency through creating the DECO2 project, as well as co-founding the Swish Society to encourage recycling clothes and running awareness-raising events. Carolyn Postlethwaite, the first Kent Union Sustainability Network Chair, who has coordinated the Hedgehog Friendly Campus project, worked with Kent Union to adopt the UN Sustainable Development Goals Accord and worked to embed sustainability in our curriculums. And Elizabeth Sullivan for her work on the Swish Society, developing it into a society that encourages students to donate and receive old clothes to reduce textile waste, seeing over 40 people take part in the first event with monthly events planned in the future. And our winners are Yasmin Ali and Carolyn Postlethwaite. Many, many congratulations.
Our next award is for the outstanding contribution to equality, diversity and inclusivity for students who recognise and promote a welcoming environment at the university and beyond, and for also us to celebrate Kent's international and multicultural communities. Our first finalists are Christine Bishop for the support she's given to mature students, helping with wellbeing initiatives and campaigning for a common room. Her work also extends to the Kent Business School Student Success Project in helping reduce the BAME attainment gap. Next, we have Lama Lashoha for founding the Raise Women's Awareness Network to support immigrants and refugees in achieving their goals to further study and helping them with training as well as employment opportunities through workshops, conferences, and connections to employers and educational institutions. And next up we have the African Caribbean Society for creating social events and opportunities, including working on Black History Month, sports taster events, career and mental health events and sessions, as well as the Afro-Caribbean Food Night and raising money for the Hurricane Dorian. And the winners are Christine Bishop and Lama Lashoha.
Next up is the Outstanding Contribution to Student Voice Award for those who've advocated locally or nationally for change that makes a difference to the student experience. The finalists are Kester Campbell for representing students in the School of Biosciences, going above and beyond to get feedback and working with academic staff to solve issues, including securing work extensions during the coronavirus pandemic. Nicole Dunkley for creating the UN Women UK Kent Society with initiatives including promoting female entrepreneurship, raising awareness of mental health and fundraising for charity. Loveness Williams for supporting social work MA students, especially for representing their needs and concerns to university staff during the pandemic, helping with wellbeing and fundraising to support others. The Mature Student Society for running regular meetings and events for mature students to socialise and supporting engagement with the university and successfully campaigning for a common room. And the Young Europeans for representing student views by fundraising and organising for attendance at the October 2019 People's Vote March, engaging students to vote in the general election and organising a European Solidarity March. The judges have chosen 3 winners for this category, and they are Kester Campbell, Loveness Williams, and the Young Europeans. Again, many, many congratulations and well done.
Next up, we have the Outstanding Contribution to Fundraising Award for students who have made a real difference for other students, charities, or other causes. Our finalists are Megan Warwick, who organised events to promote and raise money for Movember, to support her work in spreading awareness for men's mental health issues, as well as organising an awards ceremony. Next, we have the Kent Caribbean Union for raising hundreds of pounds to help with the effects of the Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, organising events such as a cultural food night and a fashion show to raise money. Next, we have the Kent Islamic Society for raising over £14,000 for international healthcare, education and emergency aid projects. This also included bake sales, sponsored walks and their annual charity dinner. Next up, we have Kent Uni Boot Team for raising nearly £2,000 to support Copperfield, to work to save lives by early diagnosis of breast cancer, and running many events on campus in raising awareness of this important in checks for early signs of cancer. Next, we have Kent Beat for fundraising for Beats work, helping those who experience eating disorders through collection nights as well as quiz nights and running body positivity events in spreading awareness. And the winners are Kent Islamic Society and the Kent Uni Boog team.
Our next award is the Outstanding Contribution to Academic Communities Award, which celebrates students who have made a co-curricular contribution to their academic school or centre. This year's finalists are Anne Mulboom for representing students in Kent Business School in multiple roles, working with staff and helping with the school's marketing and helping run a major survey to get student feedback, as well as co-founding and organising events for the Kent Marketing Society. Alicia Doom for running events and increasing membership of the Kent Critical Law Society as its president, representing student views as a Law Stage 3 representative and helping improve communication in the KLS Student Mentorship Programme as its chair. Bethan Ely for her support to the School of Psychology, including working on the Psychology Society Committee, volunteering at Open Days, being a peer mentor and working to reduce waste as a Sustainable Development Goals ambassador. The Economics Society for running regular meetings and socials to engage more students than previous years, running an educational trip to Frankfurt and organising an economics summit so that university and local school students could learn from experts. And the mooting and mock trial clerks in Kent Law School, Nicole Bollock and Nathalie Andrew, who coordinated 10 full Crown Court trials, external moot competitions, and an internal mooting programme, and gave pastoral support to student participants. And the winners are the Economics Society and the mooting and mock trial clerks. Well done.
The last main award this year goes to the Mike Oliver Award for Improving Accessibility. This award has been introduced to recognise the contributions Mike Oliver made here at Kent, and is based on his work that true accessibility is possible, not by focusing on individuals' impairments, but focusing on removing physical, digital and cultural societal barriers. This award recognises students that have worked hard to improve accessibility here at Kent and beyond. This award means a lot to me personally, as I am dyslexic and do struggle a lot in reading, as you could probably tell, because it has been a struggle. But I wish all the students the best because their work is really changing a lot of lives. Our finalists are Philip Crocker for his work as Accessibility Network Chair in establishing accessibility standards across Kent Union, encouraging students to sign up to the Accessibility Pledge, and helping deliver training and workshops for staff and students to make events and meetings more accessible. Next up, we have Paul George Ender, who has helped and worked with university staff to improve accessibility standards at the university. He has done this by evaluating the effective services of new services and finding solutions. He has launched and created a tactile 3D map of campus and is working with the estates team to create an inclusive way of sharing information on repairs. Next up, we have Kayla Greenholm for supporting students with mental health difficulties and accessibility needs, for also supporting students with a peer mentoring scheme and helping at the Kent Union Welcome Fair, supporting students with the International Wellbeing Group and assisting international students. The next up, we have Chrissia Waddock for organising the first Kent Autism Pride event, including fundraising, finding speakers, and making a friendly and welcoming environment for autistic adults and children. And the winners are Paul George Ender and Chrissia Wadlock.
Hello. Well, it's obviously been a year like no other for the country, for the university, indeed for all of us. But I'm delighted to say that under these quite extraordinary circumstances, there has been some truly great work done in the awards. I have the extremely challenging job of selecting the final award winners, the Student of the Year and the Group of the Year. There were so many outstanding candidates that it's been a pleasure, but very, very hard to choose. This year's Student of the Year winner really impressed all the judges with their exceptional engagement and commitment, as well as the initiative shown and the crucial differences their work makes to the university. The winner is Paul Georg Ender. And our last award celebrates the Group of the Year. This group has consistently put in a lot of hard work and produced outstanding results year after year and organized a lot of events to make both a local and an international impact this year. The winner is the Kent Islamic Society. Congratulations to Paul Georg Ender and the Kent Islamic Society, and to everyone who's won an award. You've done truly outstanding work, and we are extremely proud of you. Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone who has won awards this year. Congratulations to the finalists as well. This year has not been easy, and it has been a pleasure to be your Students' Union President. Despite the challenges, you have been resilient, passionate, as well as dedicated to making change. It is amazing to see all the work that has been done, both locally as well as internationally. Please stay in touch, and thank you for watching. Bye!